What's going on, everybody? DjGoHam here. Welcome back to the channel. It's Vibes and News, baby. Today we're going to take a look at the top stories and biggest news that came out this week in Farming Simulator. We're even going to take a look at some new modder stories that include ducks. Does that really say ducks? Oh boy. And we're going to take a look at the top rated and top ranking mods that came out this week on the Mod Hub for all platforms. So let's jump right in. As I said, we've got some new news to talk about today. So let's start with those ducks. Oxygen David says after a lot of work, ducks are finally in court farms along with the chicken husbandry, which I assume are considered a different type of chicken in the game, perhaps? That's what it looks like anyway. This is actually really cool because a lot of people have been asking for ducks, and Oxygen David's next map will have them. That's super cool. What's not super cool are genetically engineered ducks created to rule the world. So watch out for those as well. Casarius Modding updates us on their Case IH Magnum 8900 series, saying that it did fail testing this past week, but they have fixed it up and resubmitted the mod for testing for all platforms once again. The mod will also include the new V3 of their Firestone SAT tires, although these will be Lizard branded on consoles. Yesterday we talked about Hispano Modding's Flexicoil ST280, and today we get to see what he's changed up for the new version. We're going to have a new front support, hydraulic connections and circuit, rear tool configurations for springs or rollers, tool type configurations for cultivator or subsoiler, and if you choose subsoiler, you'll be able to create fields. That's so cool. There's also going to be main color options, design color options, rim color options, and of those, you're going to have 64 colors available in metallic, matte, and chrome. 64, by the way, is the max colors added or available. You can't get any more of that. He's also fixed the sideways movement on the wing curl when unfolding from the base model. The mod is with Giants right now, waiting testing for all platforms. The SMI modding team are bringing back their Feltrina trailer with two types of trailers and two different capacities. There's going to be some enhancements to the 3D model over the FS19 version if you use that, with significant improvements and adaptations in the in-game level. Soon, it will be sent off for testing for all platforms. It will bring a new brand to the game for all platforms as well. And our last new mod story today, Vertex Design, is a new fact sheet for us. The Rapa Super Albatross Plow. Probably said that wrong, but let's move on. This is going to cost you $31,800 from the start. It's got three different working widths, 2 meter, 2.5, and 3 meter. It's got a power requirement of 240 horsepower, which is a lot for a 2 meter or 3 meter cultivator, or plow rather, and it weighs 2.1 tons. In the configuration section at the bottom, they put quite a lot, so be ready for that. Vertex Design have some of the best mods out there, and if you like using the best of the best, you'll want to have this once it's released on Mod Hub for all platforms. In the past week, we've had 118 new and updated mods released on the Mod Hub, and today we're going to take a look at the best of the best from the new mods released. First up are the top 5 mods that I think everybody should download and at least give a try, starting with a mod that was just released yesterday, the versatile RT520 by Exoblode Modding. This is the first versatile combine for all platforms in FS22, and that should say it all. This is also Exo's first mod on Mod Hub, and what a way to jump into the ring. Big wheels, big tracks, and more. Check it out. The mod currently has 77 votes with an average rating of 4.4 stars. Next up is the Lizard TARDIS XL from Omatana. I believe she called this the TARDIS because it holds up to 200,000 liters of forage crops, but there's also a version that holds 50,000 liters if you prefer more realistic. I don't think that word belongs in this mod. There's also plenty of customization for colors, wheels, and tires, lots more. It's a really cool loading wagon. And if you pair this with the Lizard R90 rake from Hispano Modding on the front of your tractor, which is already out by the way, I think you're going to have a winning combination. The TARDIS mod currently has 124 votes with an average rating of 4.9 out of 5. Third on the list today is the Elo Scorpio 710 Stone Picker from Black Sheep Modding. Basically, this is the base game rock picker, but with an extended width at 9.5 meters. It's much larger than the base game version and can get the job done quickly. The only thing to know ahead of time, and it may be a deal breaker for you, who knows, the capacity has not been changed. So really, you're just going to fill it up faster. It's not a huge deal, but I do feel like it's worth mentioning at the very least. The mod currently has 116 votes with a 4.9 star rating. Fourth up today is the Placeable Farm Pack from Lancey Boy. That's right, a placeable pack of the top 5. Lancey Boy always does a killer job on his mods, and with 3 different buildings that are completely different in the pack, yet look great on the same farm together, you can't go wrong with these. There's a cow shed that holds 15 cows, medium barn with a workshop bay, and a storage shed for bulk crop or equipment that you could drive through. And all colors can be changed on all of these, so if you're looking for some great buildings to add to your US, EU, or any other region-based map, check these out. They currently got 35 votes with an average rating of 4.7. And the last top mod on the top 5 today is actually a mod update. I'm changing it up and breaking my own rules for the selectable bale capacity pack from GH66 Mods. This pack got an update this week which fixed a few problems and added more auto-loading trailers and a new version of the Viscount Fast Bale with additional wrap colors and extended capacity up to 4x. With this map, you can, or this mod rather, you can make bales that hold 2, 3, or 4 times what they normally would with any base game baler just by selecting a different bale size. It's such a cool mod, and I don't want anybody to miss out on this game changer. The mod currently has 324 votes with an average rating of 4.8. And I think it says it all right there. Speaking of rated mods, I also wanted to showcase the top mods of the week for all platforms voted on by the community as a whole. I try to find mods with closer to or above 100 votes to get a good average, but it's not always easy to find a mod with 5 stars and 100 votes. We did have 4 total mods this week with 5 stars though. The top 3 are the Commodity Storage mod from Missy B Modding with 23 votes, Selling Station from Fernand 24 with 13 votes, and The Barn with Pigsty from Gracious and Philip with 9 votes. Jumping down to 4.9 star rated mods, we had a total of 9 of those this week that ended with 4.9 stars, with the most voted being the Fent 700-800 Vario TMS by Moose Agrar and Lexic Design. Had a total of 336 votes. Massive, considering it's only been out for 3 days. Next up is the Lizard TARDIS XL from Almatana with 124 votes. And thirdly is the Elo Scorpion 710 or Scorpio 710 Stone Picker from Black Sheep Modding with 116 votes. And lastly, with the 4.8 star rated mods, we also had a total of 9 mods in this category, with the most voted on being the John Deere 959 Ilm-H from North Modding Company with a total of 87 votes. Secondly being the McCormick X7 Short Wheelbase from Blue Wagon Modding with 66 votes. And thirdly is the Tekla Z274-1 Bell Wrapper from Hastel and EE with 61 votes. Now for the big hitters, the mods that got the most amount of votes on the Mod Hub this week. These are the mods voted on by the community on Mod Hub, and generally the mods with the most votes are also the ones with the most amount of downloads. So first up is the Fence 700-800 Vario TMS from Moose Agrar and Lexic Design with 336 votes overall and an average rating of 4.9 stars. Secondly is the Lizard 0400 from Adams Kong. This has got 328 votes with an average rating of 4.7. And thirdly is Jimmy Taobao Map from Yogi with 241 votes and a 4-star rating. I want to say thank you to all the modders out there that work hard to bring us new and updated mods every single week and almost every single day. You guys make this game so much fun to play, and you rock. Alright, let's end the video out with the biggest stories that you may have missed this week. Since it was DLC week and Gamescom week, there's a lot to talk about. Since we basically had something every day, let's just start with Monday and work our way from there. And patch 1.7. The changelog really wasn't that massive, as they adjusted a few in-game pieces of equipment, fixed and improved the mission availability, which was kind of a big thing to be honest, fixed the yield increase with silage additives on forage harvesters, and added the Classliner Windrow and Zarium 5000 anniversary livery. The update has been available for all platforms since Monday, but if you haven't played the game since last weekend, for whatever reason, make sure you at least load it up this weekend and get the latest version of the game. Also on Monday, we got our next look at Pumps and Hoses DLC with the first gameplay trailer. In the video, we got to see the buildable and changeable BGA components as well as an unwrapping hose connected to an injector. More parts of the BGA changing throughout the video depending on the job needed, and a lot more. It was kind of odd though having a featured DLC video coming out a day before a different DLC was being released, but hey, it's Gamescom week, anything goes. Pumps and Hoses will be the first third-party DLC for FS22, releasing on Tuesday, September 27th for all platforms, and it is not part of the Season Pass. You will have to purchase it if you want it. It's going to cost you $17.99 USD. Moving forward today, on Tuesday, the Vermeer DLC was released with 5 new pieces of equipment and a new type of machine in the vehicles category, balers. The long-awaited self-propelled Vermeer baler is here, along with a few other pieces of equipment in the pack. It was released for all platforms in FS22, and if you own the Year 1 Season Pass, you got the DLC for free. So load up and make sure you got it if you have that. It can also be purchased separately for $7.99 USD if you want to pick it up. That's not all, because Tuesday we also got the Ero Grapeliner Series 7000 Grape Harvester. This is also included in the Year 1 Season Pass, but as a bonus item, but you can also pick it up for $1.99 USD if you'd like to get it. It's available for all platforms. It should be released with another new item coming to the Giants merch store soon. We talked about that a little bit, but keep an eye out for it. Then on Wednesday, everything started to slow down. No, it didn't. It didn't slow down at all because we got our closest look at the Platinum DLC yet, with new equipment, features, weather, tools, and a dog that was persistent in most of the clips. Foreshadowing? Maybe? Who knows? I hope so. We even got to see 5 new screenshots showing off a roller coaster, new tractors, new logging tools, and more. The Platinum Edition and expansion will be released on Tuesday, November 15th, for all platforms and is included in the Year 1 Season Pass. And that's it. That's all the big news and top stories that you may have missed this week. But I don't want you to miss this not self-aware segue to the outro. I save all the cringy stuff for during the week, so stay tuned Monday through Friday for regular Farm Sim News videos and every weekend for this weekend update. Well guys, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like on it, get subscribed if you're new and join the DjGoHam fam. Make sure your notification bells are on as well. That way you never miss daily farming simulator videos here on the channel. It's Ed. Hope you have a great day. We will see you later. Peace. So, what do you guys think? Not a bad week in Farming Simulator.